Good morning, my wonderful subscribers, my friends and followers, and my impeccable group of members. Thank you very much for continuing to support me on this channel. But, as I always say, if you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Yes. And it's a date I don't like. It's Friday the 13th, which is associated with evil and Halloween. But evil's winning in the world. In a world filled with dreams, evil is winning. Anyway, today's an important day for me, and I'll tell you why. I keep getting asked to attend certain meetings within my community, and I have forgotten. My memory's not great, I've forgotten, but I've remembered now. I've written it on my wall, on a calendar. I don't just write shit on my wall, that would be mad. Anyway, so what's happened? I live in an area which used to be owned by the United States Air Force. They built marine quarters, they built community things, they built a community centre, they built a gym, they built all these things. And when the US Air Force decided to leave the area and go back to the US, the commander of the base handed all the little amenities that they had built across to the local community as a gift. So I've got a community centre, a hall where they do polling and they do different things, and the parish council run it. But it was given to them free. I know this because about 6 years ago, I joined the council and I was a councillor. And I left after less than a year because I couldn't understand how civilians deal with things. I mean, I once attended a council meeting and I sat there and I listened for 35 or 36 minutes, councillors arguing over an email that had been sent out by the chairwoman. Apparently the email went to different people that shouldn't have received it, and rather than just hit delete, they were going, well, I read that and I shouldn't have been privy to it, and it should have been for that. And I remember going, can we just stop? Can we deal with things that's happening in the community? Listen, if the email was sent to you and it wasn't for you, hit delete. Why is it an issue? Well, Trevor, I said, you're an issue. Maybe you shouldn't be a councillor. You're wrapped up in your own world of shit. Anyway, I left after a while. I remember being told, Trevor, this Remembrance Day, you have to go to this place to represent the council. I said, no, I don't. I go to this place to pay homage and tribute to my fallen comrades. No, but you have to go here. I said, I don't have to go anywhere. I'm going here. I've always went there. If you don't like it, lump it. And I didn't like it. Anyway, I have to go because guess what? My local parish council, even though the building was gifted to the community, my local parish council have decided to charge over £2,000 a month for my social club, the community club, to use the building. Now, where I live, there's no pubs. So they have a little bar over there and the community come together and they sit and they drink, they watch TV, they do bingo, they do different things there. But the parish council wants to charge them £2,000 a month. My parish council are an absolute disgrace. So I'm going to go over tonight and I'm going to join in with the individuals. And I'm going to give them my vote. Anyway, let's move on. Last night I took my son to Ipswich Town Football Club where he commenced his training. And while he was training, he wasn't happy. I'll tell you why. He wasn't happy. I actually went for a little walk around Ipswich Town Stadium. The grass, the football pitch, I went for a walk around there just to relax. It was nice. Nice, very quiet. And they're still doing little bits of renovations there because they've had an inject of investment because we're in the Premier League. My son came off. He was fuming. Dad, did you see what they did? Yep. It's because they see something in you, son. They had me train with them guys. I was training with them guys. See how big they are? Well, son, that's in your eyes, that's in your head, because from where I was standing, you're as big as them. Really? Yes, son. They're testing you. Yeah, so it's all going well at Ipswich Town. Yeah. Right. Now, if you didn't notice, I haven't even spoken about the news yet. If you didn't notice, Lady Colin Campbell, Lady C, put out a video yesterday, and she put my name in the title, and she spoke about me, and it was lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. I appreciated that. It was really, really nice. I didn't expect that. Came from nowhere. But thank you. Little bit amused though that Lady Colin Campbell's friend apparently has a thing for me. Wow. Anyway, there we go. And as we are here, I'm going to say this. big shout out to Sean Atwood, who's a very reasonable and decent man. Spoke to him last night actually, and yeah, we need to move forward. We all need to keep going in the right direction. As I said, and I always say, YouTube is a massive platform. There's enough room on here for everyone to be successful. There really is. What I don't like to see is individuals using other people's platforms to try and destroy people's YouTube channels. Let's just get on with it. Keep moving forward. Be positive. Put out good content. You know, and listen, if people don't like watching my content, you know, it's okay. There's better channels out there. Go and search for them. You'll find them. Wish you all luck. Right, so what else is happening? Oh, as well as that, I think it was yesterday morning. Was it yesterday morning or the day before? I can't remember. There's a YouTube channel on here called Drinking Bros. Drinking Bros. My friend Rob O'Neill, who is the ex-Navy SEAL who fired the shots that killed Osama bin Laden, he interviewed me, and that went out on a channel not only as the operator, but on Drinking Bros. So go and check it out. I think I put the video itself in my community page, so check that out. It's actually quite good. Right. What else am I going to say here? Right. I've received quite a few messages from people saying to me, Trevor, can you publish the list of MPs who cheered in the House of Commons when winter fuel was taken away from people? I can tell you now that Ipswich MP voted to remove winter fuel from pensioners. I don't think I should publish a list of MPs. I think I should make a video and show you the face of every MP and write who they represent below the photograph. I think I should do a video where I highlight everyone and which constituency they're in. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that's a good idea? I'm happy to do it. May take some time because there's hundreds of them, but I will do it if you request it in the comments. Just to let you know. The Prime Minister has also released a statement to say he didn't carry out what's the word I've written down here? He didn't carry out an impact assessment on how this would affect pensioners in the UK before they made the decision to just get rid of it, which is stupid. If you're at the highest level of government and you're in charge of the livelihood of lives of people that have built the country, surely you should have carried out an impact assessment on what and who and how this will affect people. But he didn't. He made a mistake, and a catastrophic one in my opinion. And I honestly believe, hand on heart now, that Labour have lost the vote and the confidence from all the pensioners in the UK. They have. And it's their own fault. Wow. But that's not the worst of it. Check this out. Now, I know that Sadiq Khan, the London Mayor, when he was in the legal system, he actually represented, I won't say the word beginning with T and ending ists, T-ists. What I will say, he represented and stood up for people that were evil. Yep. People that were connected to 9/11. He represented them. Well, guess what he's just came out with in a statement? The London Mayor believes that all those prisoners that have been released from prison should be placed first on the housing lists. In his words, to stop them reoffending. To stop them reoffending. Who says crime doesn't pay? Wow. Wow, eh? So if you are homeless, maybe tweet something nasty, get to jail, and then get a house out of it. Not a bad idea, is it? Fix the homeless. Go on Twitter. Slogan for the Tory party. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Wow. And David Beckham has touched down on his private jet in Sweden ahead of Sivan Gorn Eriksson's funeral. That's gonna be unbelievable, actually. Wow. I've written down something. Listen, I get awesome people in the chat. I also get lunatics in the chat. I get people with loads of common sense. I get people that are idiots. I get the whole spectrum. I get people on the spectrum. But here's one. President Joe Biden, whether you like him or not, seems to be a little bit more relaxed than he's ever been before. I mean, let's be honest. He's been taking out the title race. We know he's not going to be president wrong. The world's focusing on Kamala Harris and President Donald Trump. There's a big debate going on. Some people think Kamala won the vote. Some people think Kamala won the debate. Some people think President Trump won the debate. Now, there's a lot of people looking at that debate saying it was very biased. It was geared towards her. Even the camera angles made him look awful and they made her look good. I mean, there's loads of people looking at this. And I don't really know how the camera angles worked. I just seen part of the debate. Didn't watch it all. Watched part of the debate. And it seemed from where I was that she just looks like a nervous grinning clown. He doesn't look any better. I'm just saying that. But he did show dignity and did not argue. We've seen a different Donald Trump. He stood there. He let her say his bit. And he was like listening. He had an answer for everything like he normally does. But she kept butting in during the debate. Anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. President Biden. I've seen a clip of him where he's talking and he's laughing and he signs a hat for somebody and he takes a Donald Trump hat and he puts a Donald Trump hat on. President Biden is wearing a Donald Trump hat. Now, listen, this is why I say there's people out there that don't understand. I'm going to be honest with you. See when people post comments on my videos going, Trevor, that was not President Biden. That was a doppelganger. Blah. And then they always say, right, Trevor, that wasn't him. That was a doppelganger. You know, it's one they put out. It's one they put out. And then they write this at the end of their comments. Wake up, Trevor. I'm like, you are nuts. You are nuts. You belong in Area 51 with the rest of the aliens. I mean, why do people come off of that stuff? It just doesn't make sense. It's like, if you're coming off of that stuff, then you're going around saying the moon landings were faked. That's not really the king. The king somewhere else. You know, you get the mirror. Oh, they were the same people saying the Queen's not dead. No. Or they did say the Queen died in 2015, actually. This has been a doppelganger. I mean, I don't understand people's thought process on this, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Prince George is actually learning to fly helicopters at such an early age already. Wow. Anyway, I'm not going about one. Oh, and Jon Bon Jovi. Did you know that Jon Bon Jovi stopped a woman from jumping off a bridge? She was about to take her life, and he actually got out and he interacted with her and he's been dealing with her. And behind the scenes now, she's here. She's getting treatment now, but he's going to help her. Isn't that amazing? Jon Bon Jovi. I always did like him. His songs were amazing. Wow. Well, anyway, listen. It is Friday. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Keep your friends close. Delete negativity and keep moving forward because that's the direction we're going. Take care, people, and thanks for watching.